I did not want to do this reading. I was supposed to do this reading in June. I didn't do it. Allah's not gonna allow me to move any further in my readings until I do. So I said to Allah, why don't you give this to another tarot reader that's in the city? He said, no, this is why I moved you from New York State and brought you to your hometown so you could be the messenger of the city of Detroit. So you got to understand, a lot of people from Detroit don't even know they city. Detroit sits around 5 Great Lakes. Yes, they all know that. But they don't know what's underneath the city. Underneath the city, Detroit is built on a pentacle, a pentagram, an octagon, a hexagon. And as the water, shifts, okay, it's moving the pentacle, the pentagram, the octagon, the hexagram, and it's locking in. And as it's locking in, it's bringing natural disaster. So in the summers, the winds pick up between 65 to 70, 75 miles per hour, and there's little cyclone booms on top of the water. And when the winds pick up so strong, so bad, to where it knocks out the electricity for weeks. There's floods. Last year, there was a flood. I think it was in 2021 or 2022. The floods was so bad, it was over 10 feet of water on the highways and people were trapped. That's a warning from Allah. Ooh. So there's going to be a great massive flood that's coming in a couple of years. And Allah wants me to give this message that Detroit, Michigan is going to be in the same situation as New Orleans, Hurricane Katrina. And it's because of all the deception, the witchcraft, the criminal activity. So Allah is going to send the good people of Detroit a dream of this flood. And it's going to be time for the good people of Detroit to swallow their pride and get out the way. Okay. I didn't want to give this message. I said, give it to someone else in Detroit. And Allah said, well, I'm not going to let you move forward in your readings. You do what I tell you to do. So I said, okay, Allah, I'll do it. Allah, please remove any negative energy from my environment and myself. Please remove any negative energy from my tarot cards from any previous readings. Allah, please remove any negative energy from my tarot spinner. And please allow 200 angels to come in and assist me and guide me. Anyone out there that's practicing any witchcraft, voodoo, hoodoo that you do, I rebuke you in the name of Allah. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And I rebuke you in the name of Prophet Muhammad Akbar. May peace and blessings be upon him. Allah, why did you want me to do this reading? Detroit people got too much ego and too much pride. Too much conflict. I'm hearing half the population asks the devil for favors. In 1984, 85, there was a massive flood, and it took out downtown Detroit. It happened again somewhere in the 90s. It happened in 2021 or 2022. I'm hearing who's going to save you. Allah is going to decompose the city. Allah, why are you going to bring this flood to Detroit, Michigan? It's because of the people's decisions. It's their choices. Wow. Allah has been flooding Detroit within the 10 years. Within 10 years. Allah has already been flooding this city. That's the truth with the Ace of Swords. Woo! Allah said for 10 years I've been flooding the city, giving the people of Detroit, Michigan warnings. Allah, please send the good people of Detroit, Michigan 200 angels to stand guard, guide, and protect. Allah, please send me 200 angels to stand guard, guide, and protect me as I open up this portal. I do not partner you with my divination, but I ask of you to guide me through so that the readings can be truthful, accurate, and honest. Judgment. This is why. Judgment. Stop playing with God. Oh, this flood is going to be so bad. It's going to be bad. It's not going to be good. The city is already shifting underwater as we speak. Okay, the interlocks of the pentagram, the octagon, the hexagram, the octagon, the pentacle, the pentagram. Okay, the hexagon. It's all shifting. This is all in play. The city will forever be under judgment because of the people. Allah is sick of all what is going on, the witchcraft, the criminal activity, the con artists, the murders, everything. Allah is going to wipe this city away. And for those who have this dream of this flood coming, that is a warning. Let go of your material things and get out of the way. We got judgment. And we got death. Allah said this is a message. He's going to wipe away the fools. He's going to wipe them away. The candles will be underwater. The guns will be drowned. The fools of Detroit, Michigan is going to be wiped away. Leaving those to fend for themselves. I'm hearing their ego and their pride, their lies and their dishonor. This is the truth with the Ace of Swords. There's an alarm going off. Allah is going to wound the city because the people turned their back on the Creator who gave them life and started worshiping the devil every day, teaching their children how to worship the devil every day, every day. Allah was not going to let me get to any other tarot readings until I get this out. The men that think that they're the alpha men, okay? Think that they're the kings, think that they're God. The women that think that they're God, they are going to be in so much deep regret with the Four of Cups and the King of Wands. These people that think that they're God. Allah is going to show Detroit who is God. Behind the decisions that these people made to be corrupt. All the fighting, the arguing, all the fighting against what's right, fighting against Allah's rules, okay? It's the decisions. So Allah says, well, now I'm going to test all y'all faith. I'm going to test y'all belief system. You don't know when it's coming, but it's going to come fast. Turned away from Allah for the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Allah is saying, I gave you the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, and you want to betray me with the Ten of Swords? You want to deny my presence? Ooh. Allah chose me to give this message out because I'm sympathetic, I'm nurturing, I'm down to earth, I understand. But you see, oh my gosh, do you see that flood waters that's coming? Do you see that? People are going to be struggling to keep balance. They're going to be struggling to be above water. Allah is saying, I had took out many generations. I wiped away many cities. And Allah has been bringing floods to Detroit, Michigan for 10 years and tops. Allah is saying, I'm going to protect my servants. So when you get that dream, the good people of Detroit, you better vacate. You better vacate. Allah was telling people to stop communicating with the devil. Pray to me. The people of Detroit said, nah. Well, you people contradicted yourselves. You should have just left the devil alone. Because when Allah wipes out this city, Your souls are going to be hanging in limbo. And this is going to be a burden, a great burden. People of the city of Detroit is going to lose a lot of people. They're going to lose a lot. And it's because of ego and pride. It's because of the violence. It's because of the capital murders. It's because of the crookedness in the laws. Allah, continue to show me this flood. This is, yep, that Ace of Cups is going to run us over. This Ace of Cups is going to be the flood in the city. And while people is going to be affected by this, because the ones that got stuck on that highway in 10 feet of water or higher, they were in their cars, their vehicles, they were praying. But those are the ones that Allah had warned, and they had ignored Allah. So they're going to be in this, the city is going to be in the 9 of Swords. They're going to be in this, the people going to be in the 9 of Swords. And we have the Hangman here again. 9 of Swords energy is deep regret over the bad things that they have done to others. Misery. People in the city of Detroit, they cause people misery. They don't care. But God does. They're gonna be trapped. This flood is gonna be serious. Oh, it's going to be death again. A whole other deck. Allah said, use your strength now. Use your ego and pride now. Use your witchcraft now. Use your guns and your bullets now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Allah is merciful. Allah is loving. Allah is kind. But Allah also has a wrath that people ignore. They think that people can think that they can keep doing the same sin over and over again. Oh, Allah forgive me. And then go back to do the same sin again. Allah forgive me. And then go back to doing the same sin again. Allah forgive me. Allah's like, wait a minute, hold on. Are you trying to manipulate the Creator? Oh gosh, it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, the 4 of Pentacles. I was holding back this information. I didn't want to give it. But see, there's an agreement that Allah had made within the history of time. Allah has been wiping out cities. Allah has caused natural disasters throughout the existence of the planet. And Allah has been holding this back but giving warnings. So within the 4 years, Detroit had some floods, natural disasters within the 4 years. Floods, the cyclone booms, not having any electricity, people throwing out their food, okay? Leaving them in the dark. All the players is going to be wiped away. The cheaters, the liars, they're all going to be wiped away. And the 4 of Cups is here. Okay, there's going to be a lot of tears being shed. Because this water is going to come in fast with the Knight of Wands. It's going to come rushing in. It's going to come rushing in. Allah keeps telling me He's been doing this within the city for 10 years, flooding it, giving people warnings, and these warnings have been ignored. So within the 4 years, this is 14 years, 17 years, there's been natural disasters here in Detroit. Because people betrayed God. They betrayed God. 10 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. People are going to lose their life. They're going to lose their home. They're going to lose their finances. They're going to lose their jobs. They're going to lose everything that they worshipped instead of worshiping God. People of Detroit been actually searching for ways to betray God. When God tells a person to get up off of their lazy ass and go find a job and stop feeding off of others, they refuse. So now people are going to be unemployed. And unemployment, social services, the government, they're not going to be able to help because it's going to be wiped away. This is a message that I had to give. I didn't want to. But this is clear communication that's coming to the city of Detroit. People are going to be at the crossroads. This is going to be a terrible flood. A terrible flood. It's going to be bad. It's going to be so bad. The 8 of Swords, people are going to be trapped. They're going to feel trapped. They're going to be restricted. This is the truth with the Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh. Allah is saying He is King. He is the Creator. He is God. He is the Creator. He is the one over paradise. He's the boss. The Emperor, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. That's like the snake that's in the Garden of Eden. Okay? God is saying He is Lord Majesty. He is the boss. He is the ruler. This is why He gave the devil the lease to the city. This was a test for the city of Detroit, and the people failed. They failed terribly. Now the devil is going to leave the city like, hey, I gotta move out the way now. My boss is here. I have fun with you. The devil betrayed the people of Detroit. The devil betrayed y'all. Y'all gonna be the 5 of Cups stage. Yes, the tower is gonna fall. Allah's gonna drown the fools, whether it's the women, the men, the children, they're all gonna go. Because if the parents is fools, then they brought fools into the world. Ooh, the 5 of Wands, they're gonna be fighting for their lives. 10 of Wands, they're gonna be bottoming out. They're going to be troubled. They're going to be burdened when this water come rushing in. And the law says, you know what? That's justice and judgment. The whole goddamn city is under karma, under judgment and justice. Oh, dear Lord, I am scared. I'm scared. I fear God. I swear, I don't fear no man. I don't fear no woman. I don't fear nothing but the Creator. And what I'm telling you is the truth. Oh my gosh, Allah's gonna wipe this city away. When Allah gives people enough money to take and go and get the hell on and live a good life, now they want to drink. They want to go get their hair weaved. They want to go get their plastic nails and their eyelashes. They want to go to the clubs. They want to go to the bars. They want to have multiple partners. They want to be liars and cheaters and con artists, scam artists. They're all going to be wiped away. Allah is not going to be merciful upon the wicked transgressors that walk this city. Allah is not going to be merciful upon the devil spawn that they have brought into the world. Allah is so sick of the people that's in Detroit, Michigan. Allah said, I place natural disasters upon this earth, and I am going to drown the city of Detroit. I'm going to wipe it away. I'm going to decompose it. I'm going to put the devil where the devil is rightfully supposed to be. You cannot bury evil. The evil must be drowned. Allah has given enough time for people to give truce with him. Allah has given the people of Detroit enough time to pray to him. Allah saying, your little measly 2 minutes is not enough. Your 5 minutes is not enough. You're coming back to me, praying back to me after you commit the sin and then run back. I am not going to show you any mercy. I am shaken. Because the city of Detroit has always been under judgment. You people played with God. And when this flood comes, I'm going to say it again. When this flood comes, the good people of Detroit that gets this dream, you better make a way to get out the way. The devil betrayed all of y'all. When this city goes under, the devil's going back to relax in hell. Y'all better get the hell out the way. The ones that's praying, y'all better get the hell up out the way. Y'all gonna be the lucky ones. Y'all gonna be the lucky ones to get up out of here. And for the ones that already moved out of Detroit, Michigan, you guys are lucky. You guys are so lucky that y'all moved out the way, because this flood is gonna be so bad. It's gonna be bad. You fucking people up here in Detroit, Michigan, I swear, you're so egotistic. Allah, please show me more about this flood. I'm hearing traditional witchcraft. Traditional voodoo. It's like New Orleans. It's going to be a pop. The water's going to rush in. It's going to rush in. Nobody's mending their relationship with God. Nobody's mending their relationships. They think that their witchcraft, their guns, their bullets, their violence is God. They play God up here. They're running out of time. Detroit people are running out of time. This is going to be a huge obstacle. Do you not understand? It's going to be an obstacle. So Allah is saying, I'm going to give the good people of Detroit This flood vision, this dream, y'all better pack y'all bags. Y'all better pack y'all bags and go. Because the bad people who wanted to play with life is going to have to watch their back against the law. That's hard to do. How are you going to watch your back against the Creator? God was saying I was giving the people of Detroit 50-50, and they were just foolish. They thought that they could have perseverance to get ahead of God. We got please stand by here. Oh, shoot. That bomb is going to come off. It's gonna blow. And it's going to be bad. And it's going to be stormy weather. Look at this. People are going to drown. God is going to say, hey, tough it out. Attraction in reverse. Whatever the people of Detroit, Michigan is attached to, they're going to go try to save it. They're going to move their feet towards materialistic things. Oh, I got to save this. I got to save that. God is saying you're choosing wrong. This flood is going to be a whoa Nelly. Some people are going to be asleep. The snakes are going to be asleep. This flood is going to be a wild card. I am drained. Okay, Allah, I gave that message about the encounter of this flood. And it's going to be a dead end for a lot of people up here. I just took a spiritual bath, and when I get done with this reading, I'm going to do another one. I'm gonna get another spiritual bath. This was deep. I'll pick it up later. This drained me. The east side is gonna get hit hella hard. They're gonna get hit hard. Allah, confirm this reading about this flood. Oh, some people that left Detroit and possibly will see this is saying, I'm happy I moved on. Detroit was a complete waste of life. I'm happy I moved on, a complete waste of life. Yes. Those people that left Detroit, Michigan had faith to do better. Those people are soulmates with God. They listen to God. But see, God moved me up here to help save someone and help give these messages. But Allah is going to get me up out the city. The people of the city deny the truth. Oh, everybody up here is jealous friends. Everybody up here is jealous friends. They talk and slander behind, people's backs. And God's seen it. They talk bad about God. They slandered God. They slandered Jesus. Mm-hmm. These are the snakes with arms and legs. See, people reject Detroit, Michigan for protection. They reject this city for protection. Oh my God, people of Detroit, they deny everything and they're going to get caught in lies. Detroit people, all the things, all the bad things that they did, all the skeletons in the closet, they're haunted by the dead for making the wrong choices. This reading drained me. So Allah is going to leave a lot of people who was betraying others. Okay? And those people that betrayed Allah. It wasn't a healthy relationship with God when God was giving the people of Detroit a chance. And I'm going back to the great grandmas and great grandpas and the grandmas, okay? I'm talking about the elder witches, the elder warlocks. I'm talking about the elders of the city who did wrong. And then as they're getting older and their asses is breaking down, they run back to Allah and say, Allah, please forgive me. Allah saying, wait a minute, we don't got a healthy relationship. You in spiritual jail. You didn't put no work in with me. You put in work with being deceptive and working with the devil. And the devil's like, I tricked them. I had them worshiping me the whole time. Oh my gosh, this reading is draining me. Okay? Yeah. This reading is scary. This reading is emotional. And it's everything coming out. Those one the people that was faithful to God, because we got faithful here. Oh my gosh. The ones that's faithful, this reading is emotional. The ones that was faithful to God, y'all safe, but like I showed you, y'all gotta have to pack y'all bags. All the prostitutes is gonna be wiped away. That's not funny. All the prostitutes is going to be wiped away. Okay, the jealous families is going to be wiped away. All right, the ones in spiritual imprisonment that was lying to God is going to be wiped away. The ones that played with the witchcraft and committed all those murders, they're haunted by the dead, they're going to be wiped away. Okay, so the ones that rejected the city is protected. When God told them to leave, okay, they left. All right, and the ones that was sitting there making debates about God and talking bad about God and there is no God and God is going to show them. God is going to show them. And for the ones that got out, the ones that listened is happy because they figured Detroit was a complete waste of life. These are the ones that has a soul tie connection with God. Okay, they wasn't afraid to leave. Okay, they didn't have any anchors. They picked their children up and they packed up everything and they got the hell on. And what I'm speaking is the truth because God had yes come out. All the snakes is done. All the jealous friends and jealous family, it's done because they lied to God. They lied. All the ones that tricked their wives and their husbands to think that they wasn't cheating. God is saying, I know that these people were working against the good people of Detroit. The ones that caused the pain to the good people of Detroit. The ones that's in churches giving false information. Man, I did it, Allah. I'm telling the truth. Heaven had, Allah made me do this, and I didn't want to, but heaven is here with I'm telling the truth. All the undercover witches and jealous fake friends and the narcissistic abusers, y'all over. Y'all done. So, like I said, Allah's going to give the good people of Detroit a dream of the flood before it happens. Allah is going to give y'all that abundance to get up out the city. Whatever you think is worth holding you back to a city that's going to be like New Orleans, hey, go for it. The ones that's dedicated to the witches, the witchcraft, dedicated to the altar. Wow. Well, the watchtower in the autumn is going to be in reverse. That popped out in reverse. Allah, what's the season you're going to do this? The summer. The summer. Allah is saying, I have no passion for the city. I have no passion. God is saying that He has, the Creator has no passion for this city. So in the summer, it's going to happen. I was sent to give this message so y'all could wake up to have an awakening. If I didn't do it, Allah was going to stop my platform. Like, you're not going to do any other readings until you do it. Because I'm a healer. Allah's wiping the city away so He can heal it. Because right now, Allah is upset. He's going to make this flood happen to heal. Because there's too many witches in the city of Detroit, just like New Orleans and other places that have natural disaster. So Allah is going to bless the good people of Detroit with enough abundance, prosperity to get out. This is the truth. I'm the high priestess, and I had this responsibility to do in June, and I was dodging it. I was dodging it. Yeah, I have a very, very close connection with God. It's an incubation stage now. It's an incubation stage now. And it's going to happen during the summer. Not autumn. But the summer. Because Allah doesn't have passion for what's going on in the city. So if you sitting there saying, well, I can't leave because I got this and I got that and I can't leave and Allah's going to give you abundance to get the hell out and you still sit there, you're going to be the ones that's sitting on top of roofs saying, God, why? God is saying, hey, I got you out. You wanted to stay. Once again, Allah, why are you doing this to the city of Detroit? What goes around, comes around. karma, judgment, death. For the people that has no faith and who cares, death is going to come. Confirmation. People hate that I know the truth. Jesus is here. Brother Asa is saying people hate that I know the truth. These people were born with disabilities. Oh, she don't know what she's talking about. Jesus is saying, yeah? You think? Those people are in spiritual imprisonment for not following their passions and using their gifts wisely. The city is going to be underneath Allah's mercy. Yes, indeed. What goes around comes around. That flood is going to bring lots of death to the people that has no faith. Gonna be begging for Allah's mercy. They're in spiritual jail. They were born with disabilities. Jesus is here to say, people hate I know the truth. That's all I have for you. I did it, Allah. I did it. Finally. Man, I was running from this reading. I was running. I didn't want to do it. That clock is ticking on the city, y'all. Once again, God said I gave y'all 50-50. It's going to be a wild one, too. All the snakes is going to be wiped away. Oh, Nelly, they're going to be running. Like I said, they're going to be running to the materialistic things. They're going to be running to save materialistic things. They're going to be drowning. God is going to say, tough it out. The stormy weather, it's going to be bad. They're going to be hauling ass, praying to God, trying to mend a relationship with the Creator. I did it. I did it. I did the reading. Now I can move back on to my regular broadcasts.